Good day, guys. How are you doing? How is trading so far? This is Engineer Moses Ogundele, popularly known as Hemu, the Lord of Hemu Strategy. This morning, I just want to make an update on the previous Hemu strategy being using on Harmonic scanner. So this time around, we only going to take a look at the moving average. The last strategy, the previous strategy I shared out, we make use of some indicators like Williams percent range, stochastic, RSI, moving averages. But this time, we're not going to use those indicators. We only going to deal with the moving averages. So, for those who don't know what moving averages is, moving averages is a technical indicator that shows the means instrument price value for a certain period of time. So, as far as this strategy concerned, whenever trade being called, we're firstly going to take a look: is it on a bullish zone or on a bearish zone? That is it on a buy zone or sell zone? If the trade called on a buy zone, which is bullish zone, and the trade is to buy, that means you are good to go. And if the trade also being called on bearish zone, and the trade is to sell, that means you are good to go. Now let us go into the technical analysis using all these moving averages. You are going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 moving averages. We're going to need 6 moving averages. The first set of moving average is 25. You go there, you set 25. You can set the color as you want, set the pixel, set 25, close it. Set the 50. Use the settings. This is the color of 50. You close it. Set 100. This is 100. Set it. This color being used. Close it. Set 200. This color being used. 200. Close it. Set 300. This color being used. 300. Close it. Set 400 moving average. This is the color being used. I use black. Close it. So with these settings now, you are okay to go on your technical analysis based on Elmo strategy on Harmonic scanner. So let's go by searching for the scan pair. Normally I trade on 1 hour to 4 hours daily chart. So I normally pick on 1 hour. So I don't use 50 minutes. It's on my MT4 that you normally trade on 15-minute time frame, which is for scalping. You get my point. So this time around on Harmonic scanner, we're not scalping. So you go straight to the 1 hour. Let's take a look at this card JPY. So this card JPY. Let me firstly go to how to confirm the bearish and the bullish zone, which is buying and sell zone. So whenever you see this black one, this black lines is 400 moving average. This yellow one is 300 moving average. This green line is 200 moving average, and this red is 100 moving average. This brown lines is 50 moving average, while this blue tiny one is 25 moving average. whenever you see this moving average set according to their numbers, set accordingly, 25, 50, 100, 200, 300, 400. Whenever you see something like this, 200 above 400, 300 above 400, 200 above 300, 100 above 200, 50 above 100, 25 above 50. That shows that you are on a bullish zone, which means you are on a buy zone. You are a buy zone doesn't mean you're not going to have sell there, but we're going to have more buy than sell. We're going to have more bullish than bearish. Are you with me? We're going to have more bullish than bearish. So anytime, whenever you trade being scanned and you see something like this, and the trade is to buy, the trade is to buy, that means you are okay to go. Then you now proceed on your technical analysis before you place the trade. So let's take a look at this. This has been confirmed that we are in bullish zone. So now let's take a look. The entry point is around here. The entry point is around here, and they call this trade to buy. They call this trade to buy, and we are on a bullish zone. So let's take a look with this kind of trade now. It is better if we have two entries. Remember, on the previous strategy, I said you take note of the second entry, but this time we only got one entry. So what you're going to do now is you add 5 pips down of the entry. You're going to have 5 pips down, and that 5 pips down will be around, they call the entry around 83.48184. So you let your entry be 8.83.48134. So it will be around there. So it will be around this place. You add 5 pips down. So as you have 5 pips down, then you are good to go to place the trade, because it is called on a bullish zone as well. The trade, the alert also is to buy. So you are okay to go. All what you need there is just to add 5 pips down. You add 5 pips down, and you also add 5 pips down on stop loss. Once you take note of that, you are okay. You are okay to go. So let's look for other pair. Let's look for other pair. Euro USD. Let's look for Euro USD. So this Euro USD, well, it has been caught since. Okay, this Euro USD, if you take a look, you will see all the moving averages are not in order. The 300 is above 400, of which we were expecting 400 to be above 300. Why 300 will now be below 400? 200 will be below 300. So we want it to be in order. Are you following? We want it to be in order. So assuming all these moving average are in order, we could say this has formed bearish zone. We could have said this has formed bearish zone, which is sell zone. But all the moving averages are not in order. You get my point? They are not in order. So at the same time, the trade being called is to buy, not to sell. Had it been the trade is to sell, we would have considered it. And if you take a look at this trade, you will see this trade enters stop loss. It enters stop loss. So only few traders will make money from this opportunity. You get my point? So let's take a look at the other one. Let's just take a look at the other one. Let's take a look at Euro card. Okay, Euro card. This Euro card, you see, if you take a look, you will see that all the moving averages are in order. This 100, this 300, this 200, this 100, this 50, and this 25 moving average. So, and the trade being called is to buy, and we are on a bearish zone, which is sell zone, of which we're going to have more sell than buy. It's not that we're not going to have buy there. We're going to have bullish for sure, but we have more bearish than bullish because we are on a bullish, we are on a bearish zone, we are on a sell zone. So adding being that the trade being called is to sell, we will have considered this opportunity, but the trade being called is to buy, and we are on a bearish zone. So you should take note of that. You take note of that. Now let's take a look of this. Let's take a look of this. So the trade being called here, the trade being called here, during the time it was called around this place. And if you take a note, we are on, as I said earlier, we are on a bearish zone, which is sell zone. So in which we're going to have more sell, we're going to have downtrend. We're going to have downtrend. We're going to have downtrend. So with this kind of trade now, it's not good for me to take. Had it been the trade, the opportunity as second entry, I would have considered the second entry point. But you just have only one entry. So with this kind of trade now, I will leave it. I will leave it. I will leave it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look with the other pair. Let's take a look. Let's choose this one. Let's choose this one. Let's choose this one. Oh, perfect. This one is so perfect. Wow, good. This one is perfect. You see, they call this trade to sell. And if you take a look, you will see we are on bearish zone, which is we are on sell zone. The 400 is at the top, 300 below it, 200 below it, 100 below it, 50 below it. But if you take a look, you will see something. You're going to see something here. You will see 25 has crossed 50. Here, the trade being called here. You will see around this time the 25 line has crossed 50. If 25 lines cross 50 line moving average, you are okay to go. It is only when this 25 moving average cross 100, cross 200, or cross 300 is where we can say the trade is the probability that you're going to catch up with that trade is 0. If it cross only 50 moving average, you are okay to place the trade. More so, it is called on a bearish zone. It is called on a sell zone. And the trade being called also is to sell. So you are okay to place this kind of trade. You are okay to place this kind of trade. And if you take a look at this trade, you will see that it went perfectly because we are on a bearish zone and we're going to have more sell than buy. We're going to have downtrend. As you can see, we're going to have downtrend. So with this kind of trade being called, you are okay to place this trade. You are okay to place this trade. Just make your entry, set your stop loss as it is, then trade using whatever the lot size you are using, and you are okay to go. So if you happen to get this kind of opportunity once in a day, you are okay. If you happen to get this kind of trade once in a day, you are okay. Out of several trades being called a day, if you happen to get just one, you are okay to go. Greediness can kill. Trading have multiple trades can kill. Just only get one that suits your strategy. Get one that's okay for you. Then calculate your pips and get your pips. Then move on from the trade. But one thing that normally kills the trader these days is they are so they try to be greedy. If you set your daily target to like 5 to 10% every day, it is easy to meet up. 5 to 10% profit on your capital daily is easy to get on this harmonic scanner. With this one alone, you could make your 5 to 10%. But just because you want to trade so many pairs or trade being scanned, you want to trade it, that leads you to lose. You want to make 50% profit on $200 account, make you lose your money. You want to get 100% profit on $100 account, makes you lose your money. But if you are targeting 5%, you are targeting 5 to 10% daily profit. You make it easily on this harmonic scanner. This harmonic scanner is awesome, and the strategy I'm sharing with you now is been working perfectly on harmonic scanner. It's been working perfectly on harmonic scanner. So as you got to know this strategy on harmonic scanner, I want you to extract it. I want you to master it very well. Try it on demo account before you go onto live account. Try it, see the magic, see how it works, and I know you're going to thank me later. So this strategy being shown to you now is meant for harmonic scanner alone. That of the web analyzer settings is aside. That of the one I'm using on MT4, in which you don't need any tools than just MT4 app, is also aside. So as far as this settings concerned, is only work perfectly on harmonic scanner, of which I want you to test run it, and you're going to thank me later. So till then, let's keep encouraging each other. Thank you so much.